y'all? It's your girl, Bridgett LaRé, and this is the Bridgett LaRé Show, where we showcase, highlight, and celebrate the accomplishments of dynamic artists like you. And you know what? I'm going to let you know what the Bridgett LaRé Show is all about, who I am. But first, let me tell you, I will feel so weird just standing here interviewing myself. So I'm going to bring my good friend Augustine Hill. Augustine, come from
Okay. Since you called me.
Come in, Og.
How are you? Hi. Okay, so I'll be asking you some questions from the backstage.
Okay. All right, let's go. He's going to ask me some questions so you all can get to know me, get to know the Bridgett LaRé Show, and see what we have coming up next. What you got for me, Og?
Right, so you already explained what the Bridgett LaRé Show is. Mm-hmm. So what do you mean when you say artist?
Artist. Okay, see, the thing is about artists. Most people would think of like painters and actors and singers and dancers. Yes, and I also like to say artists it's anybody. We're all artists in our own right. See, because God, the creator, created us in the image and likeness of him. So therefore, we're all creators. And art is creating. That's taking anything. Like if you break a plate, honey, break a plate, when you put it back together, you glue that thing back together, that is your art. So you're an artist. So whatever it is that you do is an art. It's art. Anything you do is art form. So I went to Miami to this podcast summit, right? And I interviewed so many different artists. And these are people who were realtors, financial analysts. They did a lot of things. They're in the stock market. It was more than just painters and actors and dancers. Those people and others, right? So anything you do that you use your imagination and your skills to put together, that is art. And those are the type of people that I like to interview at the Bridgett LaRé Show.
Oh, I like it. So I know you, and this is called the Bridgett LaRé Show. Uh-huh. So who are you?
This question, okay, this is juicy. Who am I? Bridgett LaRé. So who am I? Okay. So what's funny is when I was living in Dayton, Ohio, I just went by the name Bridgett, right? Then I moved to Texas on a journey to find myself, self-development, personal realization. And I was going by the name LaRé, right? And then when I came here to California, Hollywood, when I came here to California, I started going by Bridgett LaRé. So it was like I was searching, looking for myself. And when I came here to California, I found myself. And I was like, Bridgett LaRé, that's what it is. That feels right. It feels good. It's who I am. And also, I am a lover of people. So, like, one of the gifts that I bring to this world is belongingness, connectedness. I've never met a stranger. So I love people, and I love to share my story. And I do that in my best-selling books, The First 33, One Woman's Journey from Trash to Treasure. It's a 3-part series. 2 is out, and I'm working on the 3rd one, so look out for that soon. And I'm also a registered nurse. Like I told you, I'm a lover of people. I'm a nurturer. So I get to talk to people from all over the world. And I think nursing has really helped me to be able to not feel like anyone's a stranger, because there's no intimidation with anyone when I'm talking to, because I'm taking care of celebrities, moms, pops, like whoever. I take care of all types of people, especially here in California. So I just love on people. I'm also a transformational life coach. So I help people, get there. I help dreamers get out of their head and into their greatness. So dreamers like you. And also, let me see, who else am I? Who am I? I'm a dynamic artist as well, just like you all. So I'm a podcaster, which is the Bridgett LaRé Show podcast. And I'm creative. I am so adventurous. I like jumping out of airplanes, all types of water sports. My friends hate vacationing with me because they know we're going to do something crazy. And I just like to have fun. And I love people. And I love to talk. So there you have it.
Right. So you're a writer. You're a self-published author.
Yes.
So I want to know more about that, the process of writing, about your life. That was cathartic for you? Like, tell me a little bit about it.
Yeah, man. Writing. Okay, so I like to say, growing up, there was some traumatic events that happened to me in my life. Or should I say happened for me, because I believe that had those things not happened, I wouldn't be who I am today. Right? So in writing, it was just very therapeutic for me to write and get my story out. And let me tell you, the reason why the book is called The First 33 is because when I turned 33, I thought about it like, I'm now the same age as Jesus was when he died. What if I died at 33? What will my legacy be? Because I thought about all the miracles, wonders, and signs and things that Jesus did. in his, short time here on earth. And I was like, I wouldn't be happy dying and this being my legacy, drinking, smoking, partying, bullshit. You know what I mean? Being promiscuous, just being an all around girl. I didn't want that to be my legacy. So at 33, I went searching for, legacy. Like, who am I? What do I want said about me at my funeral? And I asked myself one question: what's one thing I would regret not doing had I died today? And that one thing would have been writing a book, sharing my story, so girls like me would know that they're not alone. Not only girls, just individuals, period. So I like to share my story, and writing really does that for me. It's so therapeutic. I do daily gratitude journaling. Some days, I miss some days, but just journaling every day is definitely therapeutic. Just getting everything out of your head and on paper. Like, it's something about getting things on paper that really works for me, and I'm sure it'll work for you too. So writing is very cathartic.
Right.
Yes.
So in your books that people should definitely get on Amazon,
Yes.
You showcase also paintings from independent artists, right?
Oh yeah. Oh, I told you I love artists.
Yeah.
So yeah, I have paintings and photography from friends and family. Like my niece Amani, she drew like some amazing paintings. Amani Lynn, when she was like 6, I put that in there. I have another young lady, Naomi, young little girl Naomi. She was like 8 or 9 when she did some painting. My girl Danielle Montrese, my niece Amani's dad, Ahmed, my dude Scott Schneer, like independent artists that I know, that I've met, that I love. I do showcase their talent in my books as well.
Right. So I'm wondering what kind of manifestation of art you feel more connected with? Like, it is music, movies, paintings, reading books. What is it? What is it for you?
Good question. So I'm going to say paintings. So let me tell you what's so weird, right? I don't know if it's weird. I used to think it was weird, but I would literally be in the restroom, right, doing my hair. And there would be like hair would fall on the floor, right? And I would be able to see a beautiful picture that the hair made up. Like I'll see like a horse or a cowboy on a horse from just the hair droppings on the floor. And I'll be like, why am I seeing this? Like, what is going on here? So I literally had to look this thing up. And it's a thing called pareidolia. Like, y'all can look it up. It's called pareidolia, when you're able to formulate like pictures from like things like clouds. I used to think that I was just high and tripping, because when I was younger, I used to smoke a lot of weed. So I remember being out in the car, and some friends and I were like sitting on the hood of the car, and we was looking up in the sky. And I was like, hey, y'all, do y'all see that turtle? And everybody be like, oh, God, that was weird. Yeah, I see it. I'm like, you see the ice cream cone in the sky, in the clouds? And people will see it. So I'm able to also look at art, paintings, photography, and just see all types of things. So my artistic friends that actually paint, they love me. They love for me to like look at their paintings and say, what do you see right here, Bridgett? And I'm like, oh, my God, let me tell you what I see.
That's beautiful. So you're talking about your friends. You moved to LA. So I was wondering if living in LA kept you in touch with many artists, because this city is full of them.
Oh my God, listen, you was at my birthday celebration last night. Oh my God, we celebrated my 41st birthday at the Henry in Beverly Hills. Dynamic people showed up, dynamic artists, and let me tell you, I went around and interviewed everybody, because my biggest flex is the people I surround myself with. They're amazing individuals, like my dude Augustine here. And interviewed everybody so everybody can get to know each other. Nobody felt like strangers. Isn't that what you said? Oh, you was like, yeah.
The vibe was we were all connecting with the vibe.
See? He came all the way from
Uruguay.
In South America, by Brazil and Argentina.
Yeah.
And he said he didn't feel like, left out in any way. Everybody felt connected, like they belonged. And everybody at the table was an artist in their own right. So yes, I've been in California for 10 years. And in 10 years, I've met some amazing people. And like I said, my people, my biggest flex, because I chose each and every one of these people to be a friend. And I love them. I love them.
Oh, nice. So I'm wondering, why doing this show now? Why now? What's going on with you?
Yeah, man, let me tell you what's going on with me. I've been working on integrity. And integrity is doing the things that I say I'm going to do and being one with myself, not being divided, right? So I've had this passion for the Bridgett LaRé Show. I actually started this back in 2015, right? And after that, I started in a studio in Hollywood and had independent artists come set up. They was on stage. It was beautiful. Then we ended up taking it out on the streets. So I started doing it with, some celebrities like the likes of the late, great Nipsey Hussle and other people, right? This is back in 2015, 2016. And then I, moved on to other things, right? However, my integrity, like when I knew I wanted to start another podcast, I said, what am I going to name it? And just the Bridgett LaRé Show came back up. Like, it was like the Bridgett LaRé Show was in my head. Like, what about me? What about me? So it's like, you know what? That is something that I love. I love people. I love getting to know people, talking to individuals, especially artistic people. And I said, let me go ahead and do the Bridgett LaRé Show again right now, because I have this yearning, this desire, this passion to connect people and for other people to get to know them. Like, I really do feel like I am a catalyst for new artists to emerge. So that's what this Bridgett LaRé Show is about. Just discovering new artists.
I love it. So what should people expect from this new show? Because I know you're going with the interviews. You're going to interview me.
Yes.
But we're also going to the streets, right?
We're going to the streets, baby.
Yeah.
We're going to the streets, honey. The streets of Hollywood, the streets of LA, streets of Compton, wherever. And also all over the world. So one of the things that I love to do is travel. So you can definitely expect interviews from wherever I go. Literally, I'm like, you see us here in a theater right now. But you're going to see this Bridgett LaRé Show is going to be on the streets. Like, I will meet somebody and talk to them, and just their energy is going to make me feel like, you know what? I would love to have you on the Bridgett LaRé Show. And I'm going to whip the camera out, whip the microphone out, and interview them right there on the spot. So you can expect raw, authentic interviews from amazing artists, people that I've met, people that I am inspired by, and people that I know will bring something great to you. Whatever you have burning, a desire inside of you, don't sleep on it. Don't sleep on it. You may have this feeling like, oh man, I don't really know what I want to do. I don't know what my life purpose is. I have no idea what my goals are. Listen, that one thing you do, you may do it may be so easy for you. So easy that you just discredit it. You're like, oh, that's too easy. My gift is talking. Like mine. Okay, if your gift is talking, then how can you use that and help the world, right? Because when you help enough other people get what they want, you get what you want. I think it's like Zig Ziglar or somebody said that. But keep believing, keep dreaming, and always believe in you, right? Don't let nobody believe in you more than you believe in yourself, because their belief is great. It's great, it's welcome, but it means nothing if you don't believe in yourself. So always believe in yourself, keep dreaming, and don't let nothing and nobody stop you. Love you.